Hey everyone, Chell here with Prismatic Powders. Today we're going to show you 3 simple things that you can do to improve your powder coating workflow. Basically, if you follow these 3 steps, you're going to have an easier time. Before we get started, go ahead and click those like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell icons so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Alright, let's jump right into it. First things first, don't neglect part preparation. Before you start coating, you need to prep the surface of your parts. Learn to embrace this and don't forsake any aspect of it. Good part preparation is crucial to a good outcome, and here's why. All dirt, oils, corrosion, old coatings, they need to be removed during the part preparation process. And this will include sandblasting, degreasing, and outgassing for some parts. Now, degreasing is important because grease and oils and other contaminants, they don't play well with powder coating, and they will create some adverse reactions in the finish, like fish eyes or craters, among other things. Now, acetone works great as a degreasing agent, so you can soak or wipe down your parts. Isopropyl alcohol works well too. Now, we do have a video that dives a little bit deeper on that subject, and we'll link to that below. Now, sandblasting is necessary to get the best adhesion between the powder and the part. The blast profile allows the powder and substrate to form a bond that is more aggressive than a cyclotic X. In other words, it's really hard to get rid of, which in this case is good. And this is also how you will remove rust, corrosion, and those old coatings. If at all possible, do not skip this step. Even if you have a clean part, you simply will not get the adhesion that is needed for durability, thus there will not be the resistance to chips or dings. We would recommend 100 to 120 grit garnet sand depending on the application. Quick disclaimer there, you may not be able to blast some parts, so use good judgments and understand what you lose when the parts are not blasted, and at the very least, abrade the surface with red Scotch Brite. Outgassing is going to be necessary for cast metals, since cast metals are very porous and they may have trapped gases, but it's also necessary for exceptionally oily or greasy parts. Outgassing is going to bake off a lot of those excessive or trapped oils. Next, powder storage. Powder doesn't last forever. It does have a shelf life, but did you know that you can diminish its shelf life if you don't store it correctly? Powder needs to be protected from excessive heat and sun, as well as protected from moisture and humidity. And some of you guys live in areas that have a lot of both. Looking at you, Florida. Now, in order to ensure that your powder lives long, you will want to store it in a low humidity environment at about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Use plastic bags with zip ties for storage. You could also use airtight containers to store the powder. If you do this, you'll avoid clumping and enjoy a shelf life of at least 6 to 8 months. Now, last but not least, cleaning. That is everyone's favorite. I know it's mine. But you want to ensure that you are thoroughly cleaning your workspace and equipment after each use. There is nothing quite like the frustration of seeing specks of colors that you didn't intend on now baked into the finish. So you should be using filtered and compressed air to blow out lines and powder pathways and fluidizers, blow off your work surfaces, blow off your bags of powders, wipe down all your equipment. The point is, be very diligent and thorough when it comes to cleaning. Clean your floors. All right, that is it for this video. You've got 3 bases to cover and really improve your workflow from start to finish. You'll be taking care of your powder so it's reliable, employing good practices for part preparation so that your parts are suitable for powder application, and you'll be thoroughly cleaning and maintaining your equipment to ensure you have a suitable environment for powder coating. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.